Hi everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to assemble my Valentine Heart Box. This box template is actually a common one that you can find online, but I've added this lacy flower pattern to dress it up and give it some more romance, a little bit more charm. I've also added a few holes to the template so that you can also hang it for some Valentine decor, which I'll show you later in this tutorial. Additionally, in this download, I've also included a flat art version of this heart, which I'll call the lace heart. As you see here, it's two pieces, one being the lace heart and the other is the backing for the heart. And here's a quick look at how you put this together. Just some glue along the edges of the lace heart and then attach the backing to it. You can put this up on walls and windows, or if you glue two pieces together, you could make a cute Valentine card holder for young kids. This heart is about 7 inches by 6 inches and can be cut on letter size paper, or you can size it up if you have 12 by 12 paper. Just remember to also size up the backing heart as well. Now let's get to the heart box. Let me first show you what you will receive in your design folder. In addition to the flat heart I've just shown you, you will see one folder for a small box and one for a large box. The small box is about 4.5 inches by 4 inches and the large box is 6.5 inches by 6 inches. Again, these are scalable, but just remember to scale all pieces to the same degree. Now let's look inside the files to see the templates. This is the template you will get for the small box. Here is the box itself and here are the backing pieces. As with my other designs, I need to point out the dotted fold lines here. If you are using Design Space, these dotted lines will most likely import as solid cut lines. First thing you need to do is select the whole box and go up here to ungroup it from the fold lines. Then you should be able to select just these fold lines here. In my Design Space, this step is sometimes tricky and takes a few tries to select the lines. Sometimes, for some reason, I even have to ungroup multiple times. But once you're able to select this group of fold lines, and they should be grouped together, so you will be able to select them all together with one click. Once you have them selected, go up here to this menu and change them from basic cut to score lines, and you should get these dotted lines. Now remember to select everything and then click down here on attach to group them back together for cutting. And just a note, these lines here should remain as solid cut lines. Okay, now let's take a look at the template for the large box. So here it is, and all I've done is I've taken the template for the small box and split it up into these two parts here. So now you can go ahead and scale this to whatever size you need. They currently fit on 8.5 by 11 inch paper, but they could scale to fit 12 by 12 paper if you want an even larger box. And again, remember to change these lines to dotted lines if you're using Design Space. Another thing I want to note is when you're following my directions on assembling this large box, make sure you follow how I have these two pieces situated, because it's important to get that right in order for the box to close, because these two slits here have to be positioned in the correct way. When these two pieces come together, you'll see that you'll end up with the exact same template as the small box. So let me show you how to do that. Here are the materials we'll be using. I like to use double-sided tape for boxes, but you can use glue for this whole project if you don't have double-sided tape. Here is a look at what the cutouts look like for the large box. Now let's assemble. Here we have the two pieces, and what we want to do is attach them together so that they become one template like this small box. And just to show you, this piece here is this part of the small box, and this piece here is this part of the small box. So the two pieces will be coming together like this. But before we do that, we are going to glue on the backing pieces first. So the first step is to make sure you have your two pieces in front of you like this, then fold all your folds downwards like this. Do this to both pieces. Now take both pieces and turn them upside down. And now we can glue the back pieces onto all the panels. And we do this by placing a thin bead of glue along the edges. Here I'm starting with my rectangle piece. When you attach your backing pieces, press them down along the edges and also fold up your folds just to make sure that the backing piece is not sitting on any fold lines. Now just repeat this step with all your backing pieces. And when you're done, your two pieces should look like this. And let's have a look again. This is the final piece we are going for. So let's attach these pieces together. Cut some double-sided tape and place it along this side tab, or you can use glue if that's what you have. Then take your second piece and attach it, making sure to sit it right up to the fold line and align that bottom fold line to the one on the other piece. And here we have our complete box template. Now let's set that aside for now and let me show you how to start the small box. The first step is to fold all your fold lines. So with your template sitting like this, fold all the dotted lines downwards. Then flip it over and glue on all your backing pieces. And now both our small and large box templates are ready to be turned into finished boxes. Let's go back to our large box template so I can show you how to do that. With your template sitting like this, attach double-sided tape to the remaining two tabs. Then just quickly reinforce all your folds. And now these two panels come together like this. And lastly, attach the second heart panel to the side tab like this. And that's it. Now you can fill your box with yummy treats. And to close it, you're going to pull these two tabs together and then scissor these two slits together like this. And this is your complete Valentine box. Now, if you want to hang these for decoration, I recommend not having anything in them as the weight will be too much for the tabs to hold. So make sure you're working with an empty box for the next step. So first, close those tabs together. Then just loop your string through these two center holes. For my knot, I like to create a loop with my fingers like this, and then when you tie your knot, pull on all 4 strings. And for clear nylon string like this, I like to do 3 knots. And that's it. You have a lovely lacy heart for a romantic Valentine's Day decoration. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thanks again so much for your support.